a Wizard Rock label, or how do you guys produce the music, or is it all just done in basements?
Wizard Rock is a very do-it-yourself, independent sort of movement where all the bands involved have been recording and releasing and doing their own booking completely on their own themselves. Do you want to talk about the Wizard Rock?
A couple years ago, I started a project that's called the Wizard Rock EP of the Month Club. It's like a subscription club where people can pay like $60 a year and get 12 CDs, each from a different band. And the idea, it's not a label per se, but it's actually like nonprofit, charity driven, where all the proceeds are donated to a couple different charities or nonprofit organizations. So I kind of run that, and that entails like a lot of the responsibilities that a record label would have, but it's really not with that intent to like make money or exploit or anything like that. We're like real staunch adherents to like DIY. So we've you know made and produced and pressed all our own stuff.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry, you mentioned nonprofit. I was wondering why HP Alliance wasn't really interwoven into this.
That was just another. I mean, there's such a breadth of material. You can't do a survey. I mean, it's just like that. You have to constrain, you know, what you have. And I think we didn't really meet Andrew until a little later.
The HP Alliance came a little later, and they started this in 2005, probably. And the HP Alliance, for those who don't know, is it's an organization that sort of draws parallels between the Harry Potter books and the real world, like scenarios, and it's aimed at engaging Harry Potter fans in activism by like drawing these parallels. Like this crazy stuff's going on in Harry's world, it's also going on in our world. Like how do we fight against it, just like Harry and his friends would? And I helped co-found it. Melissa and I are both on the board of directors, and it's only in the last few years become a little bit more prominent in like the fan community. So it wasn't at the same level as a visibility maybe to these guys at the time they started making it.
Did you have to deal with any copyright issues yourself? Did that affect how you made the movie? For instance, with the animation, would that have been a copyright infraction?
From Brad
you would have liked to do that you couldn't do because of copyright?
Oh, because it's representing Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I think I mean, we took it very seriously. We did our research.
That's actually why we did the animation, because Brad's project is over the film, and we knew we weren't going to use the film. So he did these funny drawings, and we were like, okay, we'll just animate them, and we'll kind of try to sidestep the whole thing. So
and it's clearly
we were
satire.
pretty sure that we did.
Harry Potter's got like sharp teeth.
But no, other than that, I mean, I think that was one of our solutions.
Yeah, I mean, if the movie is very careful to, especially when you're dealing with Warner Brothers, and as almost a character in a weird level. We don't use the font for the music, and we wouldn't want to anyway. I mean, I'm very proud that at the end of the day, Daniel Radcliffe's only in there a little bit, and we only say J.K. Rowling once. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's not really about Harry Potter as much as it's about people in the movie and the characters that we've chosen to work with and their stories, and that's what's important. So. Any other questions?
What's going to happen after the last Harry Potter movie comes out?
We're all going to explode.
I
don't know. I mean, I think that one of the things that maybe these guys, Melissa and Paul and Joe, can speak for better than I, but what I've always found is that, like the Wizard Rock movement per se is not, it's almost self-sustaining in a way, because, they don't need new content from the books to create work. They inspire each other, and they're inspired by each other's works, and, Draco's will make a song, and then Perry and the Potters will make a song, and they'll kind of battle or whatever, it's like, it's its own creative community that kind of works on that level. So, you don't necessarily need new content. There's enough content there, and these guys are just reading the book and singing to it. They're making new stuff. So you guys probably want to say something about that.
I think Dr. Harry Jenkins said it really well, where like the stuff that creative people are doing with Harry Potter stories are just as much a part of the culture and are going to be in the continuing years as like Warner Brothers. I totally agree with that.
I was wondering, everybody that was in the film presumably saw it. Were they all happy with the way they were portrayed?
Yeah, everybody seems pretty happy with it. I think that it's wonderful to be able to have, especially people come join us. The Horntails couldn't be here, unfortunately. They'd be running around in circles right now. But no,
They were at the New York.
they were. Yeah, a lot of people have joined. I mean, we've had a long, crazy road with this film. So, but we've, it's been real rewarding, and it's great to make a movie that people are proud to be part of and come and participate in. So that's pretty excellent from our perspective.
Do you know if Brad Neely's going to do any more commentary tracks for the other Harry Potter?
No, he's not.
Yeah,
that's a definite no.
He came up with the best idea. It was going to be what was it?
He was going to do this because
I don't know that you should say that. I don't know.
No.
Well, no. All right.
Say it.
Well, he's gonna because of course he can't do it. But Spider-Man they have this part of the DVD. It's like make your own commentary, and it invites you to make your own commentary for Spider-Man. So he was like, okay. And then he was thinking about maybe making Harry Potter 2 from the Spider-Man movie, where Harry was Spider-Man and Aunt May was Dumbledore. Yeah. He was describing to us, and it was really funny, and we all wanted to do it. Yeah.
Because they were all in like in a hotel
We were
room
just sitting
after
there,
the
yeah.
Boston screening, and it was the worst room of people to come up with the idea because he said it. We were like, do it now! We're all like cheering.
We really wanted him to do it for the DVD. And we were like, you could do, your own voiceover, and he wasn't.
Was Brad Neely a major inspiration for the film?
Well, he became a big part of the film. I reached out to him. I'd known Brad a little bit from his earlier work, and I didn't think I had a chance in hell to get him to be a part of it, just because I know that he's one of these guys who finishes something and he's just like done. He doesn't want to talk about Harry Potter ever again. You know what I mean? Whatever. And he seemed really into it, and we met with him, and he was a little bit reluctant at first because he was nervous, because he's a nervous guy.
He didn't know, yeah.
But in like a minute, we were like really good buddies, and it just we hit it off, and I think that's what happened with a lot of these guys. I'm very proud and happy to consider these guys good friends of ours, and that's really cool when you can make a movie like that and become close with your subjects and vice versa. So yeah, that's cool.
You guys have any dates coming in New York?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We don't have any scheduled performances in New York.
We have a big annual Christmas show we do in Boston. So if anybody wants to come, December 21st, the Yule Ball. Actually, both Draco and Wampy will be there. Too.